Hello, it's Julie Rothwell here from artyheaven.com. I put a post up at the weekend and I surrounded myself here with all of my, a big chunk of my artwork. And I put a question out as to which pieces, I'm going to start talking through my actual artwork this week, which pieces people would like to see first. And turquoise was the first answer. So what I'm going to do is talk about, so if you don't know me, I'm an artist. I paint with encaustic wax, which is a method whereby you paint using hot molten wax. So yeah, I'm going to talk about some of my turquoise pieces. So turquoise is one of my favorite colors. I love it, absolutely love it. So I'm going to turn this around. Quite small pieces actually today. I suppose I've got some different pieces around, but hang on, let's turn this around. So I'm here in my little kind of officey room next door to my studio, and I've got these turquoise pieces at home, so I thought I would talk through these a little bit. These are just literally all pure turquoise. Well, I say pure turquoise. Some of them have got some different colours in when you get in and look close. So these are small A5 pieces. I absolutely love them. What's the sun? It's the sun is in and out today. It's quite cloudy and showery, and the different lights, I don't know how it will come across on Facebook, but the different lights really kind of make them pop and go. These ones, I say they're all turquoise. I don't know if you can see. Let me find where we've got a spot. But they've actually got the slightest, teeniest bit of my fingers, silver shimmer. And really, I'm talking like teeny tiny, but it's almost like tiny little flecks of light. But the way that I like to design my pictures is that you can just kind of lose yourself in them. And they kind of just make you stop and slow down and sort of take a really good slow look at them, and kind of, they're beautiful from a distance, but equally they are, they're beautiful up close as well. So they're kind of designed just to make you stop and take a step back a little bit. I just think these look amazing. I've actually mounted up. I think they, I don't know, to me, they just really provide a feeling and they just really calm me down. I just think the colours of them are stunning. This one is slightly lighter, so if you can see, but just by kind of adding that mount and having them mounted and framed, they kind of come into their own again. But I was looking at, I'll just keep moving these around if you've just come on. I was looking at the colours of turquoise. So basically what I have, I'll come back around in a minute. I tend to paint really intuitively, and I'm just drawn to a colour and I will, that is what comes out and it's what needs to come out. But I was actually looking at some of the sunshines. I said it was a sort of sunny, showery. Look at those rays of sun coming down, beautiful. I tend to paint very intuitively. I'm drawn to a colour, and just for me it's like a feeling deep down in my gut, and that's what I need to go and paint. And I'll often go and, I've never studied colour theory, but I find it quite interesting. So I was looking at some of the, I'm going to read, I've got a little post-it note here. I was looking at some of the words that are associated with the colour turquoise, and it's just interesting because all of these words that have come up are exactly what I feel. So although I haven't studied it, it's like I almost kind of know that that's what those, it's like exactly what I feel when I look at these colours. That's what I get. So I'm going to turn this around again and go down to the pictures, and I don't know, see if you agree. So some of the words that came up, and there are lots, you can go and, if you go and Google colour turquoise and colour meaning, you get lots of different responses and feelings. But refreshing is one that keeps coming up over and over again. Calming, healing, brings a lot of energy, and emotional balance, which I get from them. I've just look at them and they really do kind of balance me. Wisdom, tranquility, good fortune, which I quite liked, hope, and that turquoise really kind of recharges your spirits, makes you a clear thinker and a good decision maker. So it's interesting because I found that those, it's almost like those kind of, some of those words, and there are many, many more, I say, if you go and have a look, and if you were to Google turquoise, a colour meaning, you will see all sorts of different wording and research into it. But it's interesting because that's almost exactly what I feel when I look at these turquoise pieces. So there we are. I just thought I'd do a little bit on the colour turquoise. I would show them to you up close. I've pulled a few out together because they all have the same meaning for me. This particular one is called Tranquility. I find that the names come to me a little bit later. So this one is Tranquility. These two I'm still going to name, and they will be added to my website. These three are already on my website. These will be added. So yeah, you need to be on my newsletter to be the first to see them. But yeah, have a look. So if you go to my website, which is artyheaven.com, at the bottom of the homepage, you can sign up to my newsletter. But as and when I release new sections of work, I tend to email them out to the newsletter first. So that's where to go if you want to take a closer look at those as well. So I'll be adding those to my website, hopefully today, in the next couple of days anyway. I've got some other projects that I'm working on as well. So see how time allows. But yeah, so that's a little close up of a few of my turquoise pieces. So I hope you like them. I hope they, let me know if any of those words resonate with you, if you get that feeling of it, that kind of calmness that comes through with turquoise. For me, I just find it, it's one of my favourite colours. I love turquoise. It always does. It calms me. Blues and turquoises, they just instantly calm me, whether it's growing up by the sea. I grew up down in Cornwall, so that could be something to do with it. But I don't know, just instantly I feel it in here. And those are definitely some of the words that I would describe to the feeling that I get. I'm not very good at articulating. I love the Edward Hopper quote, if I could say it with words, there would be no reason to paint. And I just think that sums it up. But I always find it interesting how these words always do tie in and resonate with what I create. Anyway, so there we are. That's a little roundup of turquoise for today. If you've got any questions, let me know. Yeah, take a tour around my website, sign up for my newsletter, and you'll see these come out quite soon. And I'll do a little turquoise roundup on my newsletter. All right, take care. Bye.